Woo!
You have to not move.
Exactly.
Hey, everybody.
And I better not talk because if I talk, these things are flying. Jeez.
Well, you have to talk.
I think I don't know.
I think Tiff's on already.
Is she?
Yeah, that's our little Tiffany.
All right, let's see. Who's joining us today?
Kathy, how you doing?
Okay. Last night was fun.
Sorry, I'm trying to get...
We were live last night for almost a whole entire hour.
Fun.
Mm-hmm. It was like having a...
I can't believe... Hey, Roxanne.
Mini slumber party.
Aloha.
Yay.
Yeah. And it was fun. And we were like on a high afterwards. We didn't want to stop talking.
I know. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Eric. Today's going to be fun because...
Oh, that's okay. You got the best part. My precious girl's on. Hi,
yay.
Emmy.
She's so cute. And Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Party time is right.
Yeah. Today's going to be fun because we have...
It's like a spiritual potpourri.
Yeah.
Because we have a little bit of everything. Well, not everything, but...
We do.
Past lives, birthmark. Yeah.
And we just want to remind everyone that we have the evening with Angus coming up in 2 weeks to connect with your pet on the other side. And I just wanted to say how healing that really is.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we can have, we're just missing our pet or we have guilt or whatever it might be. And it's so healing to get a message from the other side about them.
Especially knowing that they're still around you and that you'll still see them.
Yeah, it's amazing some of the messages that you've gotten from Angus with people's pets.
Yeah.
It's really helped them heal. Or
animals are so important to people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're pure love.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah. We have to treat them better.
Yeah.
Hi, neat.
Because for some people, they've gotten, where even their pet is coming back into life, which is amazing. Mm-hmm. So you just never know what it's going to be when you attend an evening with Angus.
Lion's coming back. She
I know,
can't wait.
How cool is that? Not as a lion,
yes,
though.
They do deserve it. And Tiffany, you do. You're a good mama. You're a good fur baby mama.
Aww.
Yeah. You could tell that they're like living the life.
Aw, that's so cute. That's nice, though. It's always good to...
Oh, did you guys hear about Regis?
Yeah.
He passed away. He lived a good life. Let's put it that way.
He did, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what's pulling my ear, but it's like burning.
Maybe he's back here.
I don't know.
He's poking at you. Hi, Sammy.
Sammy.
And Tack. Well, this is going to be fun for Tack to know because there's going to be...
We were talking to Tack yesterday, and as we were talking, I was seeing him as a ninja.
You said samurai.
Samurai, sorry.
Yeah,
samurai.
You meant samurai.
Yeah, samurai.
We knew what you meant, though.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, you were saying
I'm thinking about Kathy and I, and then, you know how we were ninjas?
Yes. But
samurai,
it was so cool because you picked up that he had a past life as a ninja. How cool is that, Tack?
Wait, I thought it was samurai. You said ninja.
Dang it, now I'm doing it.
Tack.
Samurai.
You had a past life as a samurai
and
a ninja.
Yeah. But it was samurai. I remember you saying, because I was like, yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Hi, Lynn.
Lynn V.
But yeah, that was super fun to hear.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if you resonate to that.
Yeah, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can see you like, yeah, you were amazing with the sword. Amazing. Wow. It gives me chills. I mean, I know you're not supposed to think that's a good thing because it's an instrument of death.
Or protection.
That's the thing. And that's what he was doing.
How cool
It was
is that?
protecting his family. The part I saw.
Wow.
Was protecting his family because they were going after your family because of you.
I'm getting the chills. Yeah. Oh, they were going after his family?
His family, yeah.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
because he was getting a little too powerful and popular.
Really?
That the powers that be is like, no.
They
it's
don't
supposed
like
to be
that.
mean. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, Kathy, you did. That was awesome. Yes, you did. Neat.
Yeah.
And
That's
actually, you
cool.
took care of a lot of animals, not just cats. Because she was in the life with Trexler.
I was gonna say, now was the
Saint-
one in
look up
Egypt
Saint
or that
Gertrude.
Saint Gertrude?
Saint Gertrude, yeah.
That's cool.
Look that up, and you were around her and helped her. Yeah.
That's neat. Yeah, that is super.
So if you
neat.
feel super protective about with your friends and family, that's what.
Don't you mess with them,
Don't
huh?
you? Don't you dare. Yeah.
Gonna protect them.
Right.
Okay.
Moving
So-
along. Hi, Jacqueline.
Vera, do we want to do the birthmark first, or would you like to do the past life first?
Congratulations! She's gonna be a first-time grandma, Jacqueline.
Oh, yay! That is such
gosh.
a fun landmark. We're so happy for you.
And let's hope it's a Aries.
How exciting!
That is so exciting. It's just, you'll see. It's heaven on earth. Being
Yes.
around them. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
Congrats.
And it's like the best because you get to spoil them
and then
you know,
send them
like
home.
cookies. You know what happens at grandma's stays at grandma's. Oh, that's so fun.
That's like whenever I went to see Eleanor. I was saying Evangeline. Why did I say that? Whenever I went to see Eleanor, Natalie was doing something in the kitchen and the baby was crying because she had to put her on the on the carpet so that she can go fix our food.
Right.
And so I just picked her up, and then my grandson said, "Well, it's okay if she cries for a little bit, Grandma." And I just went, "Not when I'm here." And I just kept holding her. And he didn't say anything. Yeah.
You're like, I did this for you, so
Exactly.
this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's cute.
But it's exciting. It's so exciting.
Cool.
That's one of our partners, a silent partner. We talk about Trexler a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, and she was Saint Gertrude, and she really is into animals and saving them and protecting them. And she actually started her own spay and neuter clinic to help animals and
her own
such.
nonprofit for that.
Nonprofit. So good company. Neat. Hi, Chanel.
Okay. So, Vera, would you like to start off with Chris
I kind of went
Davis'
somewhere,
past
huh?
life or the birthmark? What do you think?
Is there any other one we have to do?
We have.
You have a philosophy one.
Yes.
And it's also a past life, kind of.
Yes. It's really past life.
Well, it's both.
Yeah, well. Okay. So, I'm going to read this question. This question is from Haley Wheeler. And Haley is saying, I was wondering if y'all can help me figure this out. Whenever I am doing something spiritual, I start shaking like people are praying over me or just praying in a big... Oh, wait. I'm start shaking like... Okay, well, like people are praying over me or just praying in a big group. I start shaking, and then this happens too when I'm meditating. So the first thing I thought of was in our philosophy, we know that it's really interesting. Some of you might have experienced this too, that when you're doing meditation or prayer or different times, you can feel your cells almost like, I don't want to say excited, but like you can feel them. Sometimes it's a tingling. Some people might say shaking, but it can be like this tingling feeling. And it's like when you're feeling, your grace, you're connecting with God, and it's this raising of our, like our frequency or our vibration. That's what the seraphim and the cherubim angels do when they sing, when they have this musical tone that helps to heal us. It reverberates in our cells. So the first thing I thought of when I heard her question was this is a part, this happens when we're, I know I've felt that when I'm meditating. I'm sure many of you probably have too. You just feel that energy of connecting and that type of thing. I'm going to show you really quick the Seraphim Angel because this is the one that uses the musical tones to heal you. And so that is what people can feel, this almost like tingling in their cells when this angel, when you hear it in your soul's ear, so to speak. You're not always going to hear the actual tone in real life, but a lot of times meditating, that's one of the ways that angel helps you. But now the cool thing is, though, of course, so I get done talking about this, and then Vera goes, well, actually,
it was a past life.
Because it's very individual, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I mean, we have the philosophy, but then there's always the individual experience. Yeah. And that's where it gets really cool. Yeah. Okay, Vera.
And not saying that she's not raising her vibration or frequency or whatever like that.
Right.
But it's also coming from a past life where you were accused of being a witch and people were praying over you to get the devil out and all that stuff. But then also whenever you were a healer and you were doing your spiritual work, you would start shaking because you're afraid you're going to get caught. Because you did get caught. Yeah.
Especially when you're doing.
But you don't have to have that in this lifetime.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, but it's like, it's just, that's so tragic.
Maybe.
That ignorance. Yeah. In this other time, in this other past life, what people did to women or men for that matter, people like you, when here mm-hmm. you are doing something good to help. And then, I don't know what they did to you, but they're praying over you to get the devil out. It's like you didn't have anything wrong with you. Yeah. It was a good thing that you have your spirituality. But no wonder you're shaking. Yeah. It's that cell memory of being afraid.
Yeah. So, but that was just part of our experience, right? And how we lived through it. And in this lifetime, you're not going to have that. And that's where I kind of made a face, because with this new, I don't want to start being political again, but with this new way of government,
right?
Spirituality is going to be squashed if they get to continue, in other words. So, but you're okay. You're not going to have to worry about anything. That face was for me, actually.
So that cell memory you can release mm-hmm. and replace it with cell a positive.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So the positive is, this is a strength. It's nothing you're going to get attacked for mm-hmm. because
it's just negative cell memory that you're holding on to because it was so traumatic. Mm-hmm. And then you didn't make it out. I mean, you were
right.
Killed for it. So that's why it's kind of like you want to keep it on the down low. Yeah. What you were doing at that time. So yeah. Hi, Sonal.
But in this lifetime, you
go, girl.
Yeah.
Exactly. Be who you are.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
What was her name?
Her name was Haley.
Haley, okay.
Yeah.
Just so I have it on my records.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So would you like to do
sure
this birthmark? Okay. So let me go grab it. This birthmark is going to be
Travis, okay.
Our fabulous viewer, Travis Branch.
And I haven't seen Mary Lester on here, but if you happen to be on here, you left a message, and I thought I'd already done it. So if you can let me know if I did or not, because I know I did a past life for you with a daughter, and it's the same kind of question, so I just want to make sure.
Okay. She can tell us. Yeah. All right. Travis Branch.
There it is.
Okay. Hey. There it is. Okay.
I could have just given you mine.
I know. I was getting ready to take it.
How many Gnostics
yeah.
did you take? Hi, Cindy.
I have a square-shaped birthmark on my left foot. What does it mean?
Okay, Travis. Well, in a past life, you were a cobbler. And you were really adept in, because first I kept getting Italy, then I would get Dutch, Italy, Dutch. So I think you were Dutch and migrated over to Italy, and then that was your profession, your occupation, whatever. So you opened up shop in Italy as a cobbler, but your son was born with a club foot, so you made a shoe that helped him to walk almost normal at that time. So that's just a reminder. And then you would start helping all other people that had issues with feet or, situations like that. So you were kind of the first one that what are they called nowadays?
People that have special needs when it comes to shoes, right?
Well, not just shoes, but when they find ways for you to, like, an artificial arm.
Prosthetic
He was kind of the first one.
Prosthetic limb?
Because he actually built something for someone that lost their leg from the knee down.
Wow.
So he started. So really, healer is what you were.
Sure,
but it's just a reminder that there's always ways to help people that that may feel helpless.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is so. What an amazing story.
Yeah.
To do that, what a amazing cause to help people like that.
Because it's not embarrassing. I've heard it all. We can put you on our list.
Oh, that's not embarrassing. Trust me. No, not at all. Not even close. But yeah, what a great story. Because, I mean, what better than to help people that might feel like there's no hope, like you said, that might feel hopeless.
And this coming from a person that was not formally educated.
See?
That you just have that in you. You have that talent.
The need appears, and you answered the call. That is super cool. And so it's really neat how he carried that mark on his foot.
To remind him.
Yeah, it's like that's an amazing cause, the humanitarian purpose. It's really cool.
Pretty neat, I say.
Mm-hmm.
And then you eventually have to stop making shoes because you were just doing this, helping people kind of thing.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Is this giving you a problem?
Yes, I keep getting caught.
Okay, so we're going to set up the next story for you. And this gentleman, his name is Chris David. He was a Navy veteran that I didn't know about. You and Sammy turned me on to him. And I watched the video. I couldn't believe it. He got fully beaten. He was just standing there.
Well, he just told the goon squad
to
remember their oath to protect the Constitution.
Exactly.
And that's not what they're doing.
And that's all it took. And this federal
there was like 4 or 5 of them on him.
He was just beating him with this baton and beating him.
Yeah.
And he was just standing there. And and then finally he turned and walked away.
After they sprayed him in the face.
And you were just telling me he's got pins in his hand. It's like totally smashed.
The last I read, it was like he didn't know if he would be able to use his hand again. And protect the people, you're right. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So.
Can you believe it?
He's our hero, right?
Exactly.
Standing up for people.
Hero
for us.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I know. And it's like amazing because as a Navy vet, he has a right to ask them. I mean, we all do, of course. But it's like, he took the oath too, right? And he's calling on his fellow supposed to be protectors.
Yes, you were. Well, no. Haley, you were not a witch.
Oh my goodness.
You were a healer, and people came to you to get herbs and all that kind of good stuff.
Oh, good.
But you were accused of being a witch.
Exactly.
Because you were doing too much good to the village, and the church didn't like it.
We understand, Haley, because the same thing happened to us. We were killed for being witches, but it's like what we're doing right now, helping people or healing people, herbs. Midwives that were helping women have babies, helping them in difficult situations.
Yeah.
Exactly. Craziness.
Yes, yeah, welcome to the club.
Yeah.
A lot of us have been there.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, I just feel for Chris David with what he's going through. Yes, exactly. They are goons. I mean, come on. That's not protectors. Mm-mm. That's like just bullies and people that want to beat somebody.
Yeah. And
just have no compassion. It reminds me of another time in another place, but yeah, those are definitely not protectors. So he got beaten for this.
Yes.
And you picked
just for talking.
Yes, all I did
he
was
wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, and see, that's where it's.
But if you listen to Trump, it's like, oh, these people are horrible. They're the dregs of society that are ruining our lives.
He's just saying that to make so that they can do whatever they want.
Exactly.
They're setting it up ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you got a past life on him.
Yes, I did. And he was in Revolutionary War. So he was actually, and he was African descent. So in that time frame, he was like an excellent strategist, and he was a fierce fighter kind of thing. So he got a lot of attention from, and I believe he was on the British side at that point, but in America, yeah. But at that point, but then whenever he started seeing things changing, and also he was a slave. He was a slave.
So he was a slave for the British and in the army.
Well, he was a slave for, he was a slave for the master, the guy that he lived with in America.
In America.
Yeah.
So he was in.
But there were British I don't know.
Colonists.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were still with the king, I believe, at that time.
See, well, that makes sense. Yeah.
So that's whenever this Revolutionary War started coming. Then he was, because the master that he had was, Quaker. Remember, like Brad Pitt and
yes, and Jennifer in their past life, they were Quakers.
Because Quakers were against slavery.
Wow.
But this one wasn't.
Really?
Well, he had slaves.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And he had a horrible reputation for cruelty, beatings, that kind of thing.
It's just a testimony that it doesn't matter.
If
there's going to be good and there's going to be bad,
exactly.
and no matter what
Yeah.
group or what have you that there is.
Yeah. And then so finally, somehow he was set free because of what he had done for the war, during the war. But then he realized, because the Revolutionary War was going on.
Right.
Right? And so he finally realized that it's the British that he should be going after.
I see, yeah.
Or not British necessarily, but that mindset. And then he actually went against because they gave him his freedom. But he started a militia that went after people like his ex-master, I guess you could call it. And he would raid them, he would
You mean
take
the
them
Quaker guy?
Yeah.
Really?
Because he was trying to emancipate the slaves.
Oh my gosh.
To get them out of there because...
Wow.
Yeah. So that was part of like what he
so
did.
He would
so he helped free the slaves.
I love him.
At that point, yeah.
I mean, I already did, but now that's like
yeah.
amazing. It's so cool because
yeah.
he just has that in his soul. He just does this.
Yeah, and he was so good at what he did.
Over and over.
They called him like Colonel or something. You know, the people that he was fighting with and stuff like that.
Wow,
so.
that's so
even though he wasn't,
neat.
because if you were a person of color, you couldn't be higher ranks at that time.
Right, right.
So.
Wow.
I love the Wall of Moms. I love it.
I know. How cool is that?
Yeah. Yes. God, see.
Brave women.
Yeah.
How cool
And the
is
vet
that?
heroes, yeah.
That is so awesome.
Because we have it in us. I mean, come on.
I love that
We can't let this happen, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's neat.
So that's it. That's what I have.
I'm so happy to hear about his past life.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I already answered that. No, you didn't. Bantu?
So,
No.
so they didn't have a past life doing sorcery or something
No.
like that. Yeah, I thought you did mention that
Yeah.
the other time that came up. Okay. Well, that's really cool. Wow. I like how
we'll put that comment that you're making, like what are you paying for, on the list.
Okay.
Because I have an answer, but
Okay.
I'll do it later.
All right. I'll just put it right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. We'll do it on another video.
Oh, did you see that? That he did not flinch.
I know. He was just
Not
standing
once.
there, and the guy was just beating him, and he didn't even move. I was like,
And that must have really upset them, because they finally gave up,
yeah.
and then they brought the tear gas, because they knew it couldn't. Yeah.
man.
And I think even the
To be
mayor
able
of Portland was gassed. Yeah.
Are you kidding
No,
me?
because he was standing with the people. He was standing with
And
the moms.
how
actually.
can they not be held liable?
That's what I don't get. Everybody, I'm so done with hearing people on TV saying, well, Trump is doing this or these people are doing this and it's illegal, they can't do it, but they're doing it. What's anybody doing about it?
Exactly.
You know? Come on now.
But you were saying it went to a court and the judge said no?
No, which video? I just said, whenever you asked that before, I just said, no, you're not paying for something with bad sorcery. That's all I said. It wasn't anything more significant than that.
Who are those federal agents?
Yeah,
Not
good
really.
question, huh? They won't answer you either.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we cannot give up. We cannot be
I know.
complacent anymore. Because it's our democracy is on the line. And
Serious, I know. You already
Trump
know
has
what's
been
coming.
talking to Putin 7 times this week.
I know, you already know what's coming. He's
Yeah.
already going to say, when he
Yeah,
loses, that it's not a fair election and he's not going to get out. So how are we going to get him to get out?
Call right to your Congress people and tell them, come on.
Man, I tell you.
They got out. It's just a scare tactic. Because, well, the one that I'm thinking of, Roxanne, I don't know if it's the same one, but they had this kid that was all dressed in, I don't know, it was a kid, well, a person all dressed in black, and they were taking him away. And then I heard a woman, apparently a lawyer, saying, what's your name? What's your name? We're here for you. And then he yelled back his name. He goes, oh, she goes, okay. And she mentioned his name again. We're coming for you. We're going to look for you.
Really?
So don't worry. Yeah. So there's lawyers on the ground.
I love the lawyers.
Yeah.
See, now that's what we're talking about. It's like, this is so amazing.
Yes.
People coming together to protect each other.
Yeah.
Because it's not right. And obviously, we don't want to give up our democracy. That's why there's lawyers there. That's why we're, these
Yeah.
people are coming together.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, no doubt need. ASAP for sure.
Yes. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out, huh? She
Yeah.
did say that.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting year. I just keep thinking about what Angus said, that this year was going to be filled with a lot of lessons. Personally,